Hello everybody, Lauren Almighty here. Don't worry, there is actual fishing in this video, but since it's more of a highlight reel than a full fishing trip, I decided to start things off here in the fishing room. So this weekend was the official start of spring, and it was a sight for sore eyes after the snowy, cold winter that we had up here in New Jersey. Not only did the calendar say it was spring, but Mother Nature was on board too. We had sunny skies and air temps in the 60s all weekend. The only ones who didn't seem to realize it was spring were the fish. They are apparently still in winter mode and they're as tight-lipped as they've been throughout the past 2 or 3 months. So instead of posting 2 videos where I'm doing mostly talking and not much catching, I decided to condense everything into one video. Saturday, which was yesterday, I stayed local, hit up a couple of small ponds to see if I could find the first good bass bite of the year. And things started out pretty promising, but then they just kind of fell apart. Here's what I wound up catching during 3 hours of fishing on Saturday. I'm using a Keitech swim bait today, and the reason why I like that brand is because no matter how slowly you retrieve it, that tail is still going to move back and forth. You don't get that with some other brands. And that's particularly useful when you're fishing in cold water because you want to fish as slow as possible. And I'm just really crawling this thing along the bottom. And without that tail action, you know, you might as well be doing this with a straight tail worm, which I don't think would be as effective. You need that paddle tail action. There we go. All right, fish number 1 of the day. Largemouth bass on the Keitech. You liked that tail shimmying, didn't you? Just said how important that is. All right, not a giant, but it's a start. There we go. Wow, he hit that super light. Didn't even know he was on. Oh, it's a crappie. No wonder he hit it super light. All right, well, not what I'm after, but nice little bonus. Early spring black crappie. So that all took place in about the first 45 minutes of the fishing trip. I stayed at that pond for a little bit longer, made a few lure changes, and didn't come up with any more bites. I moved to a second pond. I got 1 bite that didn't hook up after about another hour and a half of fishing. I was going to try a third pond, but on the way there, I got tired, I got hungry, and the slow bite was really discouraging me, so I just decided to end things there and head on home. So Sunday, which is the day I'm filming this, I was meeting up with some family and friends in the morning, and in the afternoon on the way back I decided to make a stop at the Raritan River. I was hoping maybe I could pick up an early season smallmouth, maybe a pre-spawn walleye, maybe even a striped bass that decided to get a jump on the spring run. I hit a couple of spots and fishing was pretty slow, water was still pretty cold, didn't see much moving around, and I thought I was going to take another skunk. But just as I was about to wrap things up, something thumped my swim bait. Fish on, fish on. Feels like a decent fish. What is it? Ooh, nice largie. Ooh! I was expecting something of the smallmouth variety. This is a bit of a surprise. Nice little 2-pound largemouth. Oh, look at that, he's covered with leeches. That's no good. Let me see if I can get a couple of those off of here. All right, not bad, not bad. Hooked him good too, right in the top of the mouth. All right. Decent fish. About time I got a decent fish. So there you go. 1 weekend, 2 fishing trips, 3 fish. I'm sure you can see why I didn't want to split those up into 2 separate videos. So things haven't really broken open yet, but this is only the beginning. The days are getting longer, water temps are warming up, and things are only going to get better and better from here on out. So, despite the fact that I've had a rough go with things lately, I'm still very much excited about the 2021 fishing season. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.